Good afternoon, everybody. It's Coach BJ here coming at you with another video. And as you can see, I want to pay homage to the late Kobe Bryant, who unfortunately passed yesterday along with his daughter in a helicopter crash. And I want to pay homage to the other 9 passengers that were aboard. They all lost their lives too, and had people that cared about them and that were valuable to them in their lives. So my prayers go out to their families and all of their loved ones. But today I wanted to acknowledge, in this video, I want to acknowledge Kobe Bryant and what he was to the sport of basketball, and not even just to the sport of basketball, but to many men and women all over the world. And when I say that, it's because Kobe Bryant was not just a basketball player, but he was a champion. And he was a born champion. He had the champion DNA on the inside of him that you just don't find that too often. You know, he had winning in his DNA. It was almost as if it was programmed into his mind that he was going to win, and no matter how hard you worked, you weren't going to outwork him. And I just believe that type of mindset is not only important, you know, in basketball or any other sport, but that's important for life. You could have goals and dreams, things that you want to accomplish and you want to bring to fruition, but you hold back because you don't work hard for it, or you don't believe that it's possible, or you don't believe in yourself to believe that you can even do the things that you have in your mind. These are things that hold you back. But Kobe taught us and showed us that anything is possible, and that if you focus and work hard on your craft, then you can become the best. Even if you're not the most all-around, naturally talented, gifted athlete, which in my opinion, Kobe wasn't the most gifted, talented athlete in the NBA. If you look at, and you might disagree with me, some might disagree with me, some might agree. If you want to look at naturally gifted, talented, just all around, just built for just superstardom, that's LeBron James. You look at LeBron James, and this man is 6'8", 245, 250 pounds, runs like a freight truck, and can handle the rock, can shoot the basketball, can dunk on anybody like nobody's business. He passes the ball, he plays defense. It's like he's this all-around star. And there are still many people who will argue that even with all those accolades I just named about LeBron, there are still many people that will say Kobe was a much better basketball player than even LeBron, even with all those. And the reason why people will say that is because, first of all, Kobe, he was a black mamba. He was going to come at you. He had that killer instinct in him, and he was going to come at you with no fear, even if it meant him having to take the last 10 shots of the game to get the win. Kobe was going to do that. He was going to take the game in his hands if he had to do that, and he was a champion. Kobe did things as well. He played defense. He can dunk on you if you're under the hoop, and you're going to get dunked on. Like, he'll do that. He can shoot the ball. He could shoot free throws. He was a leader, and when you look at that type of man and basketball player and athlete, you can correlate that into life and just look at yourself and say, wow, like if this man can work hard and perfect his craft and be in the gym when everybody else wasn't there, he would be the first one in the gym and the last one to leave because he was always practicing and perfecting his craft. You need to correlate that into your life and then figure out, how can I have that Black Mamba mentality with my life? Whether that's your business, on your job, a career you have, a dream that's been planted in you by God himself that you took the jump on, how can you apply that Black Mamba mentality? Because we all have it in us. Every single one of us has it in us. It's just that very few people activate it. Very few. Too many people are okay being comfortable. Too many people are okay just being humdrum, being average, mediocre. That's not who Kobe was. Kobe didn't believe in mediocrity. Kobe believed in being the best and nothing less than the best. And you can have the same thing in your life as well. You can have a Black Mamba mentality. You can have a Black Mamba spirit. But you gotta activate it. You can't have it if you're just sitting around waiting for life to happen for you. You gotta go out and grab life by the horns. Life doesn't just happen for you. You create your life. So whatever situation you're in right now, financially, a job, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, whatever it is, you created that. You can't blame nobody but yourself. And Kobe Bryant was a prime example of that leadership and just that all-around definition of greatness mentality. So rest in peace to him, and my prayers continue to go out for his family and his loved ones, his wife and his children that are still here, and his family, all his friends. My prayers go out for them, and like I said, to all the other families as well. My prayers go out to all of them, because this has been a tragic revelation, and it really is an eye-opener to many people to remind you, to let you know that at a moment's notice, your life can be taken just like that. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how rich you become. It doesn't matter how poor you are. It doesn't matter how successful you become. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not a celebrity. It doesn't matter how broke you are. It doesn't matter. Death can come anytime to any of us. So it's important to hug your loved ones and tell them you love them as often as you can. Give that person a phone call that you haven't talked to in a while, and maybe you were upset with. Squash the beef. Time on this earth is limited. We don't have unlimited time here. We're here for a moment of time, and then we pass through. Tell those people that are close to you that you love them. Apologize to that person that maybe you didn't extend an apology to, that you probably hurt. Accept someone else's apology that's trying to apologize to you, if they want to make things right with you and they genuinely mean it. Spread love. Tell the people that are close to you, your family, your friends, that you love them. Tell them every day. And be good to one another. Because you never know when it could be your time, when it could be their time. You just never know. So always exercise love, joy, happiness, and peace. And above all, be kind to one another. Be kind to one another. Because kindness begets kindness. And once more people start to become kind to one another, we can change this world. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video. So if you appreciated this video, just honoring Kobe Bryant, his daughter, the other passengers, give a like and subscribe to this video. I usually am more upbeat, and so I'm not always somber like this, but this is it's a hard time for people right now. You know, even if, you know, people say you didn't know him personally, it was like, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, he made a difference in people's lives. You know, he many fans, friends, family, you know, so it felt like you knew him, you know, watching him every day, you playing basketball, doing his thing, seeing him on TV. It felt like you knew him, so you can't be insensitive to others who are taking this hard or crying or showing emotion, because it's never a good feeling when someone dies. It's never a good feeling when someone passes away. So be sensitive, be kind to one another. If someone needs support and love, offer it to them, because we need more of that. God bless you guys, and in the words of Kobe Bryant, Mamba out.